Macros.
Yeah, that's a whole class that I already failed, so I'm not really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna go ahead.
Hey B, I was already on there. You hear me?
You was already live.
I was already live, man.
Yo, man, I like your background, man. You got the whole lion roaring and
This
everything
joint
like
right
that.
here, man. Look, hey, that's a simple Rawls pickup. That was a simple Rawls pickup. That's it. You know what I mean? I wasn't even trying. I didn't even realize I was back there. To be honest with you, I didn't even realize it was back there.
So what's up, man? This building for beginners.
Building for beginners, yes. Building for beginners, man. Like, cause we're all beginners here.
Yeah.
Right now, at this stage that we in, me and you, I'm speaking on.
Yeah.
The stage that we are in, we beginners right now. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like, this is in no way, shape, or form is this us telling somebody to quit their job and follow us.
Don't do that.
But don't do that. Don't do that. But nah, man. Just know that there's people out there just like us. There's just people out there just like us that are trying to find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Money Marshall. You get me?
Yeah, that's crazy, yo. You know, I think about having a job, you know, just above broke. And I'm thinking that, you know, when I had a job, it was never to a job is never to be a career.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's never to be a career. Your job is only there to fuel your own entrepreneur spirit. Oh, I got some Hennessy over here. Who that? Crooked face? Who that? That's you or me?
Oh, Crooked face. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Check it out. Listen. Hey, that's a young man. You know what I'm saying? That I've seen and watched grow a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I remember when I first met him. He was a young cat a couple years ago.
Okay.
And he was a little bit immature.
Okay.
Man. And I know you know how social media sometimes fool you, but as far as social media go, I want to say that I can see the growth in him.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that just turned out. He was in the military, turned out to grow and feel. It seems like he's prospering. I haven't spoke to him in a while, so I'm happy that he stopped by.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you good too, man. Like, look, I see my cuz step. Hey, step. Salute. Salute. I see you, step.
That's the man, step.
Yeah, so step doing this thing, man. Hey, step breaking barriers. Just got a little joint at the post office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told him that's the family business because my father worked at the post office.
You know the post office going away.
It might be, but whatever.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
no doubt. Hey, for real, seriously, hit me up, and we can chat on this joint too, man.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, especially like with Amazon and FedEx, they're just getting, you know, you gonna need the post office for like government mail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Standard mail. You gonna always need it for that. But
so let's not get it twisted. The post office might be downsizing, but the far as the USPS it's not gonna go away completely. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to downsize, no doubt.
Yeah.
But it's still the family business because my father started. You know what I mean?
Because he started it. he was an oil worker. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
And now the oil is gone. You know what I'm saying? Now the oil done ran dry. You know what I mean? You got Amazon. Amazon got the same keys. FedEx got the same keys. They can get inside your building. You know what I'm saying? Drop it off right there. I mean, they just do the. That's why I feel like this post office is just going to be like the standard thing. You know what I mean? It ain't going to really be no.
Post office going to be like, if some of y'all familiar with Safeway, post office going to be the select brand.
No. Like Walmart. It's gonna be like great values.
Yeah.
You know
Those
what
are
I'm
gonna be
saying?
the great value.
It's gonna be that's what it's gonna be. I mean, and that's you know what, and you're gonna always need that.
Yeah, no doubt,
But
no doubt, because it pushes it's a healthy competition. It pushes the market. So
yeah,
that's a whole micro macroeconomic.
macros.
Yeah, that's a whole class that I already failed. So I'm not really willing to, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna go ahead and go in it with you right now.
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you, it's big things and small things happening at the same time.
But I could have used that conversation, let's say 4 weeks ago. But that's neither here nor there.
That'll help me big. I mean that just remind me, man. You know I'm finishing up the semester now. You know what I mean? I'm about to be done with that. You know, it's been a journey, man, for sure. Like since starting school, not being in school, and then going back to school. Like it's been a complete journey.
I remember this vividly.
What's up?
I remember when I found out. You know what I mean? Because you was always the one that that seemed to be more intelligent. You hear me? Like just listen. This is not me tooting your horn or like that.
No.
I'm saying this, that seemed to be like the thinker. That's I guess that's a better way of putting it. Like you always been the thinker. You know what I'm saying? So I remember when I found out that you already had school done. When you already had went to Morgan.
Yeah.
You already went to Morgan State, and I was like this.
Yeah.
No, why don't you just finish your degree right now? Why you in it? You know what I'm saying? I was in the military, and a lot of people know that. Like
I wasn't that close. I wasn't that close.
It doesn't matter. But the fact is, you started.
I wasn't that close. I think when I went to Morgan, I might have got 6 or 9 credits, right? Yeah. Maybe 6 credits, because after I went to Morgan for a little while, I went to I went to CCBC after that, right? And then after going to CCBC, and my dumb ass, I was like, you know what? I want to start a clean slate. I want things to start over, so I'm gonna start from the beginning, which is a no. Listen, right? If you going to school and you already got your like credits in case, you know what I'm saying, you already got things that you already done passed and got your C's and B's, and go ahead and keep it and just keep moving forward.
If you want to retake that later on, if you want to retake that later on, because
we don't go ahead.
If you want to take that later on, because you might need to boost in GPA, because of plans may have changed or something like that. You might be trying to attack your master's right after your bachelor's. That's a possibility as well, right?
I mean, it can be, but I would say don't even do it. If you got a C in English 101, that C is that C. Move on.
Yeah.
Move on. You know what I mean? Because it ain't really worth going back and say like, well, I want to increase my GPA. I mean, obviously you might be thinking like, I want to get a scholarship, or I want to be better with you know what I'm saying? If that's what you even thinking, I think that we got like kind of a biased view of it, right? Because especially like with the GI Bill, right? Okay. When you get the GI Bill and everything is for free, you might be thinking to yourself like, yo, I can go back and I can take like different classes that I never taken before, you know what I mean? Or maybe classes that I taken and I failed. But that's the wrong mentality to have. The mentality better to have is like, yo, that was the past, and I need to be moving on. I need to be going towards like what I'm doing, and not trying to make up for the past. That's man. Come on, dog.
But better the classes that I have to take in the future.
Come on, cause the future is coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So many people try to like make up for the past. I met a couple different people that was veterans while I was in school.
Yeah.
And like, they taking classes that they already took when they was going to whatever college they was going to, and it's like, yo, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Cause hey, Cheryl. Why you even doing that? What's the purpose of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just really just delaying the process. So it's a failure to launch kind of thing. When I was leaving out of CCBC, right? and I had a general education degree. And I was talking to the lady, and I was like, you know what? But I really want to have a history degree, right? I was like, so maybe I should stay here for another semester so I can get these history classes done. That lady looked at me like I had like a dick on my forehead. Like she looked at me like, hey, what are you talking about? She was like, you got all the credits. Move on.
Move on. Yeah.
Move on. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove, and who are you trying to prove it to?
Yeah, absolutely.
Go ahead and get the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Because that's all it really is. At the end of the day, is credentials. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no real need to do that. You know, so that's somebody watching this and they getting out of the military or whatever, and they got the GI Bill, and you went to college beforehand. Just go ahead and start where you stopped.
Yeah.
Don't go back and try to make things up and things like that. Just keep going, and it'll come. You know what I mean? Everything is going to come.
Because a lot of people feel like they have to start over.
You don't.
And you don't.
And that's in anything.
In anything. You could just pick up where you left off. Pick up where you left off, man. Like, I try to explain it to Brianna, and like, I get it. I haven't, and I will. Like, don't get it twisted what I'm about to say. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I haven't mastered anything to speak on it with people like this. Okay, I seen it happen here. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got this mentality. I didn't have this mentality before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But once you start pursuing what it is that you love to do, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's history, whether it's the healthcare industry, which most people like to do. You know what I mean? Most people like to get into. Once you start it, you can pick up. If you left off 2 years ago because you had a setback or whatever the hell it is that happened to you, you can pick up from where you left off. Yeah. There's no I need to start over and all this other stuff. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with a restart.
Right. Yeah.
Sometimes, because people could take that wrong. Sometimes a restart is needed.
Yeah.
But when it comes to
in most cases, no. Yeah.
When it comes to the schooling and the credentials and the credits, there we go. The credentials. When it comes to the credentials, just to add on, you don't need to restart. Yeah. Somebody once told me a long time ago, and it was when I was struggling. I was struggling in English because English was like writing a paper. It seemed for some reason it used to throw me off until I started doing the pre-writing, the outlines. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it used to throw me off, and I used to just, write whatever it is that I'm thinking. I used to put it on paper and just submit it. No organization to it or whatever. But somebody once told me, it was like this: "Hey, stop stressing.
Don't stress."
He said, "C's get degrees."
There you go.
That's what he said. Like, no,
there you go. Yeah.
C's get degrees.
The way I always think about it, the people who get like the A's, right? They just the do-hards, right? They just they just the overachievers. That's all ego. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the people who get the C's, they're the people who barely even got it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for real, it's the B. It's the middle way. You know what I'm saying? That's what you really need to be. You need to aim for the A so you can land at the B. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get the A, but if you get at the B, that's good because you're in the middle way.